run and will not necessarily be grounded to a halt by an irresponsible minority. But we will watch the posture and conduct of our colleagues opposite, and that will determine our body language. It's early yet to determine what happens tomorrow. We are in, as a country, workers probably will have to be paid, and they have to be paid from a budget. The private sector will have to be assured, and they have to be given assurance from a budget. We are looking at the substance, not the form. So we know that we have no faith and confidence in the Honorable Minister for Finance. And therefore, tomorrow will determine itself for Ghana. So we are monitoring very closely. The same majority who said that they will boycott the budget. What they do tomorrow will determine what we do in response. What they do tomorrow will determine what we do in response. But we just simply don't have trust and faith in their pledge to the public and their pledge to their constituents. The other day they said they were going to consult their constituents. They never consulted and somersaulted from their original position. Don't be surprised tomorrow too they may somersault. Dankwa Akufo-Addo will go down in history under the Fourth Republic as the president who most disrespected public opinion. Because as far as we are concerned, public opinion is not supportive and favorable to the continued stay in office of his failing, beleaguered lame duck Minister for Finance, the Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta. We feel let down and we feel betrayed by the majority caucus who have shown no wit in supporting us with our impeachment process within the letter and spirit of Article 82 of the 1992 Constitution. We are not abandoning our censorship motion. We are in it for the long haul, and we would insist that the letter and spirit of Article 82 is fully respected and an outcome determined by secret vote, ultimately after a debate on the committee's report is submitted to plenary. The country probably must run and will not necessarily be grounded to a halt by an irresponsible minority. But we will watch the posture and conduct of our colleagues opposite, and that will determine our body language. It's early yet to determine what happens tomorrow. We are in, as a country, workers probably will have to be paid, and they have to be paid from a budget. The private sector will have to be assured, and they have to be given assurance from a budget. We are looking at the substance, not the form. So we know that we have no.
This guy was fired though. He has been reinstated by Akufo-Addo. This guy actually went to the Jubilee House to attack a DSP. We all have the videos. Video, no? In fact, if you permit me, I can play a video here and skip it all the way to that part. And today, this guy, he has been reinstated, still working in the Ghana Police Service under Akufo-Addo. And this is what we have been talking about. He was dismissed to Akufo-Addo massacre for Akwa. This is the guy who said his Patrobia PFI Jubilee House DSP Nanka Bruce APNA in Konfobiko attacking. It was this man. This man. He's back again. He has been reinstated. So what kind of country are we building? Intimitiana media tama motiasie. Some motiasie. Ye nimpeni from the president with Jimmy. With Jimmy. So today, national security not Danny BB. Omuno mu kunipa, omuno mu botuo. Just say it's Ghana and the police service not done the Dampare is not qualified to lead the Ghana Police Service. The IGP is bad news. Dampare is bad news. Dampare is changing our police force into a murdering machine. Can't you people see, say, he has no grip on the police service again? Can't you people see? Muhu say, Ghana police service no asay. Muhu say, there's no code of conduct, ethic, there's nothing. They're not going by any rule. Because the IGP has been named in a murder case. Because Kennedy Japan said, can't Dampare nimnipa okun JB dankwa. Dampare is quiet. Your silence shows a lot or says a lot. This guy. Now, in fact, let me look for the video and play. I think when I play this video, I'll be able to pull it out.
In front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017, just 2 days after Nana Addo had been sworn in as president. The warlord sponsoring his party hoodlums to attack innocent citizens and public officers alike, as was seen with the beating of ASP Nanka Bruce at the presidency in front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017.
This guy, he's the one you saw there. And police, Dampare knows this. The Kandapa, they know these things are not lies. Why do you think when I come here and I tell you things, they are not able to come out? This guy today is still in the Ghana Police Service. He attacked a DSP. They said, oh, he has been dismissed. Today, Ghana Police School. He's there. This guy, that's him. Your friend, Bawa, Jalil. He's in the Ghana Police Service now. Now. I showed you video evidence. On an attack DSP now, Bruce. Wait. So you want to tell me, say you have a country? You don't. Brofuna Montias and Chechim. Yasi Akochi Soja Nibako. Any national security operatives of Fonsia are omo edging for omo bokrono, omo ya langard, omo chitu esi nipa so omo teti nipa. National security. And it is so interesting, say, since Akufo-Addo betna so no, I can pull about best 6 stories, national security operatives omo ya armed robbers. Under the leadership of Akufo-Addo, no, I can pull about 7 stories, ya cover wa Ghana, national security operatives, omuye Jumama Akufo-Addo abain. Some of them work from the Jubilee House. We were here, and I'm baby armed robbers, omuye Jubilee House workers, Jubilee House workers. Omo ID cards were all displayed. Mr. S, you can pull it and send it to the system. Now, you won't say over and over since Akufo-Addo be the president, since NPP by 2017. The so-called national security operatives now, boys no and the national security man. They are using the little power na they are more stupid power no. They are using that to intimidate Ghanaians. In the story when any say you be a because and the men say Jubilee House and a trainee sags in conform kunipa and science somewhere no. This is not the first. In this old somewhere, I also with the kind of president I was. And when I hear these kind of stories or see these kind of stories, national security, I feel so bad because I am forced to speak against Mr. Kandapa, and I respect Kandapa so much. There are so many mistakes he's made. I get it. Or yimpa. But when issues like this, it crops up, and I say, Baname Descasia, I know anytime I speak so hard on Kandapano, it hurts me because he's one person I revere so much when it comes to Ghana politics. Me respecting the power, apart from sometimes I'm hard on him, no, I really respect the man. So I don't know why he will allow this to happen. And when these people are arrested, they are let off. So I don't know why Kandapa has allowed some people, these people, they don't have any credibility. These people, they kill and smile. We know you, Kandapa. We know what you are made out of. We know the integrity and respect you have been able to get all these years. You are one of those respectable people like Ghana. For young people like us, you are respected to this point. Why are you allowing these fools? Every time national security operatives, you are the head, you are the boss of security intelligence in Ghana. So when these things keep cropping up, when these things keep happening, you know, say the president, the government you are part of, these particular people, they are criminals. They are not people you are supposed to associate with. At this point, I was even expecting you I was even expecting you to do what? To get out of this government. I expect you not to be part of this, because the election 2020 nipa ye bobuto ahunafo ye could intimidate you they are going to put your name on it. They are going to say under your leadership, and because in our history now, the first question anyone will ask, who was the national security boss for soldiers to invade parliament? It was Kandapa. Who was the national security boss for people to be shot at Techiman South? It was Kandapa. Who was the national security boss when people were being killed during the elections? Lord Come's bodyguard shot a Ghanaian. It was Kandapa. Today we are seeing national security operatives being arrested for all these things, and it is Kandapa. Mr. Kandapa, you cannot walk out of politics with this baggage behind you. You can't. You have worked so hard to get to this point. You cannot allow these people to treat you like this. You cannot allow these fools, these greedy bastards, to make you look like one of them. And today, I am here because I know that's not how you are. So why are you giving yourself the room for this to happen to you? National security, when power changed, time at 2017, the Kufuor movie power in 20. This man, that guy ASP Nanka Bruce, sir, incident bina esiwo Flagstaff House na Nanka Bruce, omo attacking Nanka Bruce no. Yes, this guy was the guy who did it. That guy This was the same person who attacked Nanka Bruce. This particular guy, or your MPP hooligan. Now you ask yourself, say, this guy didn't know. The funny thing is, the time they attacked DSP Nanka Bruce, the person you saw in the video or attacking DSP Nanka Bruce was this guy. And as we speak, this guy was fired. Though he has been reinstated by Kufuor. This guy actually went to the Jubilee House to attack a DSP. We all have the videos. Video, no. In fact, if you permit me, I can play a video here and skip it all the way to that part. And today, this guy, he has been reinstated, still working in the Ghana Police Service under Kufuor. And this is what we have been talking about. He was dismissed to a Kufuor massacre for Akwa. This is the guy who said Nizam Patrobia ne PFI Jubilee House, DSP Nanka Bruce, APNA in Konfobiko attacking. It was this man. This man. He's back again. He has been reinstated. So what kind of country are we building? Intimitiana media tama motiasie, some motiasie. Ye nimpeni from the president with Jimmy. With Jimmy. So today, national security not Danny BB. Just say it's Ghana and the police service not done some. The Dampare is not qualified to lead the Ghana police service. The IGP is bad news. Dampare is bad news. Dampare is changing our police force into a murdering machine. Can't you people see say he has no grip on the police service again? Can't you people see? Mo say Ghana Police Service no assay. Mo say there's no code of conduct, ethic. There's nothing. They are not going by any rule because the IGP has been named in a murder case. Because Kennedy Japan say can't Dampare nimnipa okun JB dankwa. Dampare is quiet. Your silence shows a lot or says a lot. This guy. Now, in fact, let me look for the video and play. I think when I play this video, I'll be able to pull it out.
See. In front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017, just 2 days after Nana Addo had been sworn in as president. The warlord sponsoring his party hoodlums to attack innocent citizens and public officers alike, as was seen with the beating of ASP Nanka Bruce at the presidency in front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017.
This guy, he's the one you saw there. And police, Dampare knows this. The Kandapa, they know these things are not lies. Why do you think when I come here and I tell you things, they are not able to come out? This guy today is still in the Ghana Police Service. He attacked a DSP. They said, oh, he has been dismissed. Today, Ghana police school. He's there. This guy. That's him. Your friend, Bawa, Jalil. He's in the Ghana police service now. Now. I showed you video evidence. On an attack DSP now, Bruce. Wait. So you want to tell me, say you have a country? You don't.
Budget, Baba, no more speculations. If you are up, America says CCI. My next door neighbors, if you was once a good if you rules, the budget no Baba now, or the Musu, or the dam, budget increases be a hard to dam or hot to dam, but in your politics. Because Omembia Onyana a commission is soon sima. Na Amafusu will take advantage. Now what take a cancer, I'm a way too more about power. More of them can say in there. And I must be frank. The MPP won't communicate us in with communication spacing. My next door neighbors, NDC free. They are winning the propaganda. They should take note that the NDC is winning the propaganda. The best of communicators in the NPP, they've gone to sleep. Or they are fighting for positions. But if you want to break the 8, you have to face your opponent squarely. Facing them is explaining the difficulties. No matter them, Kwame Duncan, why you pay? Or there, Yamagana for what I say. I am a cable networks. Ehunza OCC or even the advanced developed countries. Bra war bre. And the CNN am there. America, one inflation at the will to percentage be for 35 years. One the mother. And see, all day, you know, as a nation, you're bread, Yerusun, or Yanukwa. Aza, in the Yabobwa. Even belong to any other political party. What is important is to preach hope. Say, a religious person is to preach hope. What do we do as a nation? Omai, hinina, abadi here, butede yabobwa, because I ye beyond, ye my present generation, for our future generation. And see, you don't allow an opponent do about to tune the fee or the gu who budget to buy one gangani. Kwame, Mr. was the better politics. As a Ghanaian, or you are in 3 square meals a day. And see, when you 3 no you 2 or they explain each other. Since you are in your 3 square meals in, or ye dam. Awala April Road, Awala April Dam. Here, assembly of bottle board there by next year and a Kumo Besigana. Me pedem mekano kwasamido or Yakoshisam. There will be an abundance of food next year.
It's already begun.
Ne mo mi there. Yama propaganda na hien drivers na nikikawo na petrol no buru nti on petrol nti wama body bet some apropos ebenyan na in Kanu said on 30 cities in the bottom 40 and then 45 cities. But there you get it's ban. It's ban it's bambu. Yangu ponso shadu wa tonsu kama. Obese people are then rainy season. Obese people were then rainy season. The Ministry of Agriculture so most who introduce fish farming. Obodu baby yendi nam kom. Congratulations to Hawa Kumsi. Kwame. Budget is it oya yemishishi nganga say a businessman. Onzi makanu kwa. Budget baba no more speculations are. If you are up America says CCI. My next door neighbors, if you was once a good if you rules, the budget no Baba now, or the Musu, or the dam, budget increases be a hard to dam or hot to dam. But but in your politics. Because Omembia Onyana a commission is soon sima. Na
Akufo-Addo ne ho ne bra na obre no said na ban we e bre eni said na nimasi aguase won say na nsen kura won tan hu no wo hyedam ani wuo nko anim guase nko because wo beji oman na wo dwa wanum papa panimu a wanyina duru se hwe ba bia wo mfie duru na wo dwa wanum kan sama kese what you say enipa wo boaye e ma $1 ye 1 cedi no na oye Dr. Bawumia ntidien fu e no me betete so ye tisika so e komode ye enumudwa papa wanyina duru sei wo petumi ne de ayede o petumi no e de abema na busuafo ayete se British monarch no mo na mo kasa tumi wo won enti ene civil society Nina no akatum, including even Occupy Ghana. I work like a boo. And then you don't work like a boo again. Where are you? It's Ankama. Where are you? I work like a boo. Now church I'll come. Today come and work like a boo. Munina makamano atum. Adentia. Because a detector or done in what to say where you guama or the asumdue and nam. Because ohun say President Mills na ho brase e na ma Ghana for to aba ma no enti no okota akire din no ohun say ya to aba na ma President Mills ya nto amame na che say President Mills na ho brase no e na ma Ghana for to na me so me kọ na 2016 ma beye me ho te say me so me wa ho brase na Akufo-Addo e de ni dwe na ne wo de kire ye no wo de to dem na ofa ogwamata de hye no, but the battle is the Lord. The battle is the Lord. Sana na busuafo na ekoma ede wo mo no because me ti krom ha. I saw Gabi Ochredakun before MPP came into office. And then na minim Gabi Ochredakun okotena ad hoc committee. A share space kama na bodwe se ekotire no ho akere committee members na as if say ono na yeto abama no as president. Enne omo kasa omo boso. Because omotimi ada Ghana fo agitumi e de enrich omo ho ni omo family wo ba ye wan fa bi ama President Akufo-Addo nsi project ba akokora wo krom ha John Mahama na wo si ni tirewu John Mahama wo so ye corrupt John Mahama wo so wakototo hotel e wo Dubai John Mahama wo se ne yire e ne check contract John Mahama wo demonize na ma Ghana fo be tan nani no enya adwene ekosi sagleme enya adwene si circle enya adwene President Akufo-Addo ne ho ne bra na obre no se de na ban we e bre eni se de nanimasi aguase won se na nsen kura won tan hu no wo hyedam ani wuo nko anim guase nko because wo beji oman
Dankwa Akufo-Addo will go down in history under the Fourth Republic as the president.
Dr. Bawumia ntidien fu no me betete so ya tisika so e komode ye enumudwa papa wanyina duru sei wo petumi ne de ayede o petumi no e de abema na busuafo ayete se British monarch no mo na mo kasa tumi wo won enti ene civil society nyina no akatum including even Occupy Ghana. I work like a boo. And then you don't work like a boo again. Where are you? It's Ankama. Where are you? I work like a boo. Now church I'll come. Today come and work like a boo. Munina makamano atum. Adentia. Because a detector or done no want to say where you guama or the asumdue nam because of who say President Mills na ho brase e na ma Ghana for to aba ma no enti no okota akire din no hu se ya to aba na ma President Mills ya nto amame na che se President Mills na ho brase no e na ma Ghana for to na me so me kọ na 2016 ma beye me ho te se me so me wa ho brase na Akufo-Addo e de ni dwe na ne wo de kire ye no wo de to dem na ofa ogwamata de hye no, but the battle is the Lord. The battle is the Lord. Sana na busuafo na ekoma ede wo mo no because me ti krom ha. I saw Gabriel Ocheredakun before MPP came into office. And then the minim Gabriel Ocheredakun or Kwatena ad hoc committee. A share space kama na bodwe se e ko kire no ho akire committee members na as if say ono na ye to abama no as president. Enne omo kasa omo boso because omo timi ada Ghana fo agitumi e de enrich omo ho ni omo family. Wo ba ye wan fa bi ama President Akufo-Addo nsi project ba akukura wo krom ha. John Mahama na usi ni tirewu. John Mahama also were corrupt. John Mahama also were kototo hotel e Dubai. John Mahama wo say ne yire e ne check contract. John Mahama wo demonize na ma Ghana for bedtime ani no. Enya adwene ekosi sagleme. Enya adwene si circle. Enya adwene President Akufo-Addo ne hune ne bra na obere no se de na ban we ebre eni se de nanim asi aguase. Won se nanse okura won tan hu no. Wo hyedam ani wuo nko anim guase nko because wo beji oman na
ni me oge dem ni won ne ablabo papa Akufo-Addo boy enti company kasia e wo ge ene se tax ne e dia to omo so ntumi no obi pa ade a na ye 20 no ni ye tete tax nipa kofa na ade fe brochira ba no obi twa tax ene resi etu ne ma no ene de gemfo otu omo ne ma no awurade Akufo-Addo amamu boni bi ene tax amamu boni obi pa ade a na de camera to no so na wutwa ade na esa wo yesa ene na company obi aboka ye ene ese de esi ye tutumo eteduma ye fo be den abede ne anuanu madidi Akufo-Addo ade na wo yesa Aden ara wo samo me ese na awurade obi bajeja no awurade obi bajeja no awurade obi bajeja no jada ya ura mario ene de Akufo-Addo aso ama akobodi fe yase so seba ma ka kira o se won tira ko na bi se da ditomo wo si IMF enkwasiafo na eko ene ene de obedi di bola so me na me ka kira o ene ubu asatema ni ase ene body to the mo microphone na akofo ni pa me abeton ye friend Lancaster ene mi adwuma na me ye body to me ye casino ni ene mi nya adwuma na maye adenti na ese basa o my Ghana ya to abese no Mame bete Ghana ami ni me oge dem ni won ne ablabo papa Akufo-Addo boy enti company kasia e wo ge ene se tax ne e dia to omo so ntumi no obi pa ade a na ye 20 no ni ye tete tax nipa kofa na ade fe brochira ba no obi twa tax ene resi etu ne ma no ene de gemfo otu omo ne ma no awurade Akufo-Addo amamu boni bi ene tax amamu boni obi pa ade a na de camera to no so na wutwa ade na esa wo yesa ene na company obi aboka ye ene ese de esi ye tutumo eteduma ye fo be den abede ne anuanu madidi Akufo-Addo ade na wo yesa Aden ara wo samo me ese na awurade obi bajeja no awurade obi bajeja no jada ya ura mario ene de Akufo-Addo aso ama akobodi fe yase so seba ma ka kira o se won tira ko na bi se da ditomo wo si IMF enkwasiafo na eko ene ene de obedi di bola so me na me ka kira o ene ubu asatema ni ase ene body to the mo microphone na akofo ni pa me abeton ye friend Lancaster ene mi adwuma na me ye body to me ye casino ni ene mi nya adwuma na maye adenti na ese basa o my Ghana ya to abese no Mame bete Ghana ami
All right, good evening. Good evening, baby. I will be Oteminka. Hello? So Oteminka, Pacho, my music Oteminka. My music sound on it, yeah, okay. My music sound okay.
Alright, the sound recall ubetumi amamehu na yakoso. Alright, so mamenchia madofo right away. Na menchira mo. Baby bia mo bi na menchira mo. Obi our platform so be YouTube, Facebook. Nyakupo nchira mo. Enyumre ebedi nkomo kakra. Yewi na ya invite ASP Franklin Nete na ono so edi abedi nkomo sima na me say bubu bi ho mo manage program no ho I manage program na ye no ho on police rights, public rights PRPR mo ditum mo de na mo nhira mo I nkopo nhira mo onye mo kase enye easy kra but ye bob modern say ye betumi aye bibi na sebe Ghana afa ne ntoma pa efra enti mungusu na mombo mpaye man na mungusu na mo support ye seda mo support na ko be sham na wo hwe mechi a MPP4 omo kasa bia omaka chairman nangasa ne kasa waka ache Ghana fo eno nkomo ene yebedi na mobo asefem me pacho asan meken me mento sebe because the mekano no kore enti sebe bia nim sebe oyaboa now yaboa uye nyansani uye kromfo a yenkase bra kromfo ana bra mpacho uye kromfo so we speak the way we have to speak. Kevin Taylor Nyankopɔ nhyia no mpagya no ɔma wo nyi nkyɛ ɔno kura kan wo kan bebrebe nti ɛno ho ntina ho tan na ye de yensuro tan an wo ɔkɔre nipa bebrebe de ɔkra ana ano odin ya na very deadly what I say enti no we don't care about who loves us and who hates us but Kevin why are there my ya Kevin why are there my ya pa honestly Ashimi papa Ashimi brutal Kevin in fact what happened pa also na nkrofo nim se na me no na ekoba yie na me engineer server be camp na wabeka I am here pa in fact me pawasem and so we dey ahame because na ka be de te na me de te se na be ya manfo hu se me be for papa krate say yesi me be for no be say never ne saying na o dey say obayi no green na say ano hye oh in fact Kevin what happened oh asnechi o Kevin asnechi nka we dey ka cool ohinta dua chire ohinta dua chire ohwe dua rechi a so but we dey we yihu apia but you yihu apia una ope me na ka bese ka bi ohinta dua chire uhia mo abia na metu na mekọ na makohwe na masaba na more information since I we between there see we between there ahame ama me ra ho pa ma me kwa frame me you kwa me say now you be for kwa me entu na una wa ma ye bresa no so oh man not see way o see Kevin Taylor be paying our retire ono oka I'm say oh man I say na me kan so enti me na say be kan bi kire wo enye no kore kwa me ubua hwebani ase odara adwoni e frewa o sorry ade eli hama boku to dwe ngoto eyi etu o ngoto yate etu baby asem du no aye basa ngoto Kevin yi etu o e better them na me ye small boy na me serve me na ya me nam no koma omo we no so ye be dwa wa counter back dwa counter back na e dey aba enam ne baby a udwa dimpa de kotodwe udwa u se kantonu kanto no also yi the style bi ɛsɛ ɔde sika de shape na uye the bibi say ho na kanto no yi to ho so ho yɛntwa utwa ɛma suspension ɛhɔ na yɛ din ɛna nsa suasua no because ɛhɔ utwa na kakra bro so kakra free so punishment be what Kevin what have me Kevin why not all right ode enye hwe de baba bi aba de Akufo-Addo kra ka ho bi Akufo-Addo ka ho bi a me misro ben ta mpanyifo nyina ketia mu nyina ka ho bi me ono me seniors it is me junior na me ka ho bi a de dey say de hye bi ne say na mpa no mo hwe eno pe na na hye me no okay mu me nkoso ai macho mu enko break ni nti asemo ni amra
na ne wode kire ye no wode to dem na ofa ogwamata de hyeye na oba the battle is the lord sana na busuafo na ekoma ede wo mo no because me ti krom ha I saw Gabi Ocheredakun before MPP came into office and then the minim Gabi Ocheredakun okotena ad hoc committee a share space kama na bodwe se ekotire ne ho akere committee members na as if say ono na yeto abama no as president enne omo kasa omo boso because omo timi ada Ghana fo agitumi e de enrich omo ho ni omo family wo ba ye wanfa bi ama President Akufo-Addo nsi project ba akukura wo krom ha John Mahama na usi ni tirewu John Mahama also were corrupt John Mahama also were kototo hotel e wo Dubai John Mahama wo se ne yire e ne check contract John Mahama wo demonize na ma Ghana fo be tan nani no enya adwene ekosi sagleme enya adwene si circle enya adwene President Akufo-Addo ne hune ne bra na obere no se de na ban we
game me won no Ablabo papa Akufo-Addo boy enti company kasia e wo game and then say tax ne e dia to omo so mu tumi no obi to ade a na ye twenti no ni ye tete tax nipa kofa na de fe brochia ba no obi twa tax and then say ye tu ne ma no and de game fo tu omo ne ma no awurade Akufo-Addo amamu boni bi and net tax amamu boni obi to ade a na de camera to no so na wutwa ade na esa wo yesa enne na company obi aboka ye enne esa de asie ye tutumo eteduma ya fo be den abede ni anuanu didi Akufo-Addo ade na wo yesa aden ala wo samo me ese na awurade obi bajeja no awurade obi bajeja no awurade obi bajeja no jada ya ura madio enne de Akufo-Addo waso ama akobodi fe yase so wo seba ma kachira o se wo tira ko na bibisi da jitobo wo si IMF enkwasiafo na eko enne de obedi di bola so me na me kachira o enne ubu asantemanu ase enne body to the mo microphone na akofo ni pa me abeton ye fe Lancaster enne mi eduma na me ye body to me ye casino ni enne mi nya eduma na maye adeti na ese basa o my Ghana ya to abesino Mame beti Ghana ami
ubeka twi no senya opa bia se bayre no se bese no se kokonte no munyina mo kan bi and we must speak the truth. We need to speak the truth. No kreno e wose ye ka because baby akodu no aye de aye baby akodu no aye de aye na mamenchia madofo enyensafo a omote asempa omo nyansa mamenchia wo mo na afi menkoso Tina Votia so good Mr. Foro, God bless you. Tina Sido Bagawaya Pauline Bridget appear ewa ha Been to Salma ewa ha Aretha Okwe ewa ha George Augustus appear ono so wa ha ana Kwasia Bako ono so wa ha ba ono membo ni din Alom take. Uwaha. I how say oh yeah. Me say from ending komo. Why? From ending komo. I'm say me lose number no. Frankly Nete ASP also waha I'll say it's good now. All right, sound is a bit low. All right, that's cool. Charlotte, I do. Also, good, Mr. Foro. Okay, mine koso. Now here is the case. Remember, mania. Yanko enim. Me bacho share video no. Why? So be share video na mamia. Enke be me there. Me bacho like it. Cause say I'm on for complain. Say more like it show no. Enti say no. I to see. Me bacho like it. Nanko enim. Like it. Like it. More like it. Nanko enim. Why? Nambe shiramo. Like the show, share the show, and let's move on. And then, Mending Komo. And Komo idea very simple. A very, very, very simple. Say, I can't some say, Mama Yan Siusa, Mofo say, Diagoro, and then MPP, and our bedroom, and our Mudi Gana for Bonning. Now, this is how I'm going to say it, and how nice I'm going to be today. Now, Ghana for, ye won't, I want chira ye komu or Ghana no. Me catch you say, ya na unti bia. Na je say, uno, jama, ekufado, take over, no, also okahubi. Take over plans no muye, no, to come and take over Ghana, and do all those things they are doing, no. I say, also kahumbi, unye bidi. Me nye bindi, me te Ghana ha, me ho chire me pa, ho chire me. Me and Makotra America, mabano. Me who say oman mu asay. Uyi $200, uyi $300. I'm telling you, 1 day, 2 days, beko market. If I want to see the cramba, ebia obenya pesos bi era be fie. Esan say, sana umaye omano. And they don't even care how the country is at this moment. Baby omano edu ni dia omano ekomuno. These stupid people don't care. They don't mind what their people are going through. It is about them. It's about them. It's about them. What they are going to do to, win election. What they are going to do to be able to get more seats. What they are going to be able to do to get more money and do all those kind of things. And see, my problem is very, very simple. So open year, open the year. Mr. 2024. I will see you money na sinche. So when you mo sinche Mr. Ghana best say I mo di mahamatem mahama kwasi ampanyi mahama kosi dan wo efe ne say Dubai wakoto hotel e wo Dubai akoye say wa ha omo ba ya no start sa plane sagai na mahama akoto plane and ko wie sika and why say and they started Airbus saga. They started Ekufado kwasi ampanyi ono kura to me kotua be $5 million. Edema British saw munya investigation on this issue, and they did investigation and found nothing. Ekufado wasted this money for nothing. And now betinase, and now buyer, what be even heinous nyama and was say sebi oye. Yana me person make kasa bebre, but attempt ye dino is out of the pain they inflict upon our heads. Me say what Ghana and then block 5 inches back. Let me tell you the truth. 5 inches block equal almost 6 cities. Yes, hollow block 6 inches. Do you know how much it is? It's 8 cities. Block name 6 inches, 6 cities and some change. What I say? A DT never say about this because quarry dust. I get on 1,680 cubics, So quarry dust, see 1,600. The quarry dust 2,700. Cement is 94 to 95. Going on. Hey, hold on. We'll break. We'll break. What I say? Cement echo 100 cities. Cement is going on 100 cities. Cement is going on 100 cities. Now, kwasia, ute Ghana, uso wunti, usi de nkabeti, uto blogger nkabeti, uto cementa nkabeti. Kwasia mine, uti compound house, enti wo de asomdwo utua 2 years no na nka boa wo asase bi da nche na nka wo sase wo top blogger hono bi say yes oman no ayeden na nka wo twa blog mpo a na koto ahia one tripper na to cement 20 bags a hono bi say yes wo the respect ma panyin kwasia ye kasa momuntie na mohunu say ye no mu bi no say ye ho kire ye o omana say but ye no me ye bu ebufu a ye fire passport a you call US, UK, Britain, Britain. You call Germany, you call Europe, Belgium. Italy, pen amenko. Italy. I want to say Ghana. Italy to say Ghana. Uko Italy, baby, na kuhu. Kele wele ya ton kwa wa bujani. Bujani. Mina mkachilo. You go wrong. Ojaze. And this is the point. It's Italy the main call. What I say, by Europe, no Bebini, Belgium, all those places, you know, nice, it's okay. But me say, me kowe no out of the case. Nya, nko. Na say on mana ye no, so also wontia. Tina ho na hwe, kwatranga na 2 weeks. We say yes, bibi owi ase. We say bibi owi ase. Kwasiampanye ku fando ni ti se kora. Ono eti ho bibi also ye bia na emfa no ho because bonye sika na broso wo na wagimi ene o matrase esi o manu pain. Now you see na omo other MPP chairman no yes wagimi but say they have a criteria of handpicking their chairman. What I say, they handpick fools for chairmanship in the MPP. Yes, regional, national. I'm being real with you. Na me kanu kura patch no me say Jimmy no na mo de fa. Enka wo Jimmy ya. Enka wo ye chairman. The first thing you want to come and tell Ghanaians is that when people say na ka wo fancy po. You come on air and tell your MPs that they should think MPP first, not Ghana. Omunjiri MPP ho mo selfish ambitions mo kwasi ani mo Jimmy anim hwefo mo nwe mo party ne ho na nka wo ye patriot aka ba betena ka che Ghana for say we have to be able to think about Ghana first because Ghana is bigger than any party. Minti be that in my lifetime somebody say chairman be of a political party Europe wherever with the kind aka say Mama yen thinking MPP first, which means your agenda of you people sitting over there is to strain Ghana, squeeze Ghana, pooch Ghana, shit on Ghana, push on Ghana, shit on Ghana, spit on Ghana, and push Ghana on the side. Make your money, get your seats, do all that you want to do your buildings, hotels, steal money. Do whatever you want to do. Let the people of Ghana suffer. You don't care. That's what basically MPP is telling us. I don't think they catch them say, say MPP is still better than NDC, no, and NDC and MPP are the same, no. Munim nyansa. And I can tell you straightforward, MPP and NDC are not the same. We have had one of the best presidents that everybody, both MPP and NDC loves. That's Atta Mills. That's who we brought out to be a president. Which president have you brought out yet? Coming out of Kufuor and Akufo-Addo. Tell me which president is better than Mahama or Atta Mills. Please tell me. Nobody. We bring out the best. We do infrastructure. We believe in doing infrastructure. Doing things for the country. Building the country. Doing more things for the country. Motiho, Kwasiasem, Kufuor baye. I'm telling you the very gospel truth. Kufuor baye. Didn't know yet. Okona school we ni anya no aye ni ye onuko so onyansa Akufo de Jimmy Ewrade Akufo utia boom wa bomama Kufuor kwa de okona se school bi siwo ni aye ni anwi a no aye we finish it no age e finish saying credit no uja say Akufo de me hu nipa asabi where Jimmy say that and I am telling you nyansa e fe nyansa Akufo ni bi Onibi Akufo-Addo nyansa onibi. Nyansa efe nyansa onibi. na di saa nipa we abetina Ghana for konso sorry kwa ose wonko. Why are you going to come and tell a Ghanaian say omumu MPs ne NG MPP from first and said imagine Ghana ho DT because your finance minister has destroyed. I'm asking, okay, if you respect the people say remove the finance minister. You say you won't do it, so you come and insult us. You put these people there and you give them bribes. Mibao, I'm asking a question. It's only 2 years for election. Why? What is the reason? What is so important? What are you actually hiding that you don't want to remove that imbecile? That man, that proud, stupid man. That tilapia. Why? Didn't you see him pen? You need to now we could for and say you could for yourself, cry, yam. What I say, and you Akufo-Addo, from the very time you step into office, you should have resigned. We are kurasini papa. When you microphone nyina, we are kurasifo. Muntinya mase. We are kurasifo. It's up to you. You feeding your family, your children, and you making yourself rich. And we Ghanaians that are in Ghana now, we are suffering. Muba munye bibi papa biada. There's nothing arrogant Akufo-Addo. The only statement that he made that was a little bit sensible is when Trump said Africa is a shithole. And Akufo-Addo will she and pay some will kwabo and na wo Akufo-Addo will be jina ho na umo tete ema Trump. Na sabio mebo Akufo-Addo the Trump kind of obwa. I just want to know if what Trump said was wrong. What I said, you are part of the fucking reason why Africa is a shithole. Akufo-Addo. Ever since the time you became ECOWAS chairman, it has never been like that. Presidents are trying to go to their third and fourth term. You could not say anything. They ask you a question about it. The only thing you were able to say is that there was a referendum. Was a referendum. What does the Constitution say? Do you not protect the people? Do you not protect the Constitution, saying that you should go on 2 terms and back off? Why do you allow people to go to the 3rd term? And when people strike, you go and sit over there with your short head, your short self, and your big muguyaro. That it will release them. It was a referendum. We are giving you sanctions. Oh yeah. Mimi wake wo skabe na wa ruko mo bi sanctions ade ho be che no ye ka US ne eyi emma nkofo sanctions a nu be mo bi sanctions e jibi sama kwakwa when we are saying things you people need to understand that Ghana ye nyina ye dia and you as a leader you need to serve and understand say enipa no ubegu omu bremu e de ama omu na kronu mawie na me say I'm praying that when John Dramani Mahama comes to office, he shouldn't prosecute you people. And Kame, I'll turn my back on John Mahama. Yes, I'm being real with you. Because and John Mahama cry or two, and Boni everyone in Samoa, and John Mahama cry, prosecuting. But they couldn't find anything on John Dramani Mahama. How many people have they taken to court? How many people have they won a case over? Case I buy, you be prosecute you be able say no. Nipa no muwa bemu no nipa hi no mdo mako court wini. I'm asking you. Maybe some Makofa kwa sempenyi finance minister betran wa say Ghana abo yenka or how yesi yempe no you free ho simple. Wo betran say arrogant old man nearly to die. Wo betran say catch say what is the meaning of reshuffle? What is the meaning of reshuffle? What is the meaning of reshuffle? So now you don't know what reshuffle means. Because these people are your loyalists. You are in the same crime with them. And they are helping you achieve your Ejapa deal. They are helping you achieve your takeover. Oh, Ghana. I'll be right back.
Where are you? It's Ankama. Where are you? I work like a boo now. Church today, come and work like a boo. When you know Makamano too, I didn't hear because a detector. Or done in what to say where you guama or the asumdue and nam because who say President Mills na ho brasie and the man Ghana for to abama no. Enti no okote akire din no hu say ya to abana ma President Mills ya nto amame na che say President Mills na ho brasie no and the man Ghana for to na me so me kɔ na 2016 ma beye me ho te say me so me wa ho brasie na Kufuado e de ni dwe na ne wo de kire ye no wo de to dem na ofa ogwamata de hyeye no by the battle is the Lord, the battle is the Lord. Sana na busuafo na e koma e de wo mo no because me ti krom ha I saw Gabriel Ocheredakun before MPP came into office. And then the minim Gabriel Ocheredakun okotena ad hoc committee. A share space kama na bodwe se ekotire no ho akere committee members na as if say ono na ye to abama no as president. And then omo kasa omo boso because omo timi ada Ghana fo agitumi e de enrich omo ho ni omo family. Wo ba ye wan fa bi ama President Kufuado nsi project ba akukura wo krom ha. John Mahama na osi ni tirewu. John Mahama also were corrupt. John Mahama also were kototo hotel e wo Dubai. John Mahama wo se ne yire e ne check contract. John Mahama wo demonize na ma Ghana for be time ani no. Enya adwene ekosi sagleme. Enya adwene si circle. Enya adwene President Kufuado ne hune ne bra na obere no se de na ban we ebre eni se de nanim asie guase won se nanse okura won tan hu no wo hyadam eni wuo nko anim guase nko because wo beji oman na wo dwa wanum papa panimu a wanyina duru se hwe ba bia wo mfie duru na wo dwa wanum kan sama kese wote ase enipa wo bo aye ema $1 ye 1 cedi no no ye Dr. Bawumia ntidien fuel no me betete so ye tisika so nso e komode ye enumudwa papa wanyina duru sei wo petumi ne de aye dey o petumi no e de abema na busuafo aye te se British monarch no mo na mo kasa tumi wo won enti ene civil society Nina no akatum, including even Occupy Ghana. I work like a boo. And then you don't work like a boo again. Where are you? It's Ankama. Where are you?
Economy we here who chiri say. Mo fi se mu nyansa ama mo. Ya be se samo free ho. President mi no wadi mi 8 years e bi o. Wadi mi 8 years e bi enti no okika ne nsem sa no. Na sika mpedidi onimzi oni chance bia bi okọ sika mpedidi some more person to ask mo see 8 years to break you will break it and we shall see. How can you people sit in this country for people to fool us, think that we are just stupid people and they just don't respect us? Any stupid decisions then they put before us, so we should accept. How can you tell me, sir, you are taking a whole Ghana to World Cup Qatar? No budget, you don't want to read it, you don't want to tell us. Sika, ukodi, but ukodi scanning we na opa. Now be catch say ukodi, teku anasimpo. You are crazy, you will see. Nonsense. Thieves, armed robbers, whoever the captain let him wait. You people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers. Whoever the captain let him wait. Me say you people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers. Whoever the cafe to, let him wait.
All right. Bobby Bichremu, right away. I want to play something to you. When I tell you our president is stupid, you people think I am joking. Okay, say media grow. Me catch say your president wa Jimia. Ya na mo force agro ni yedi. Debut. Me nipa wo nyansa, ni nipa wa Jimmy. And I'm being real with you. Your president wa Jimmy. Period. So upo, the wumpo. Our president is stupid. Now let me show you a whole US president. Whole US president. Of our phone at the friendly players and motivate you more. Kufuado too plain. de kokata e ko motivate omo because we jimia also mame nka mame mbo ade bi nchiro.
Showtime, guys, you ready? It says POTUS. That's where it's coming from.
Sir, you have the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play. You guys, I know you're the underdog, but tell you what, man, you got some of the best players in the world on your team, and you're representing this country, and I know you're going to play your hearts out. So let's go shock them all. Keep trusting in one another. Play as hard as you can. And, you know, for you and your families, your teammates, and the whole country's rooting for you.
That's a very nice message, Mr. President. The whole team is here right now. We really appreciate your support, and we're ready to go. Guys, you want to say hi? You get any of that?
I got some of it. I got some of it.
A lot of thank yous and a lot of hellos.
I wish I was there to see you. I really do. Go get them, guys. Just play your hearts out.
We got this.
I know you will. I know you will.
All right, that was nice, huh?
Now, I'm going to play the video for you. I'll show you so you can see. All right, you look at it.
POTUS. That's where it's coming from.
Sir, you have the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play. You guys, I know you're the underdog, but tell you what, man, you got some of the best players in the world on your team, and you're representing this country, and I know you're going to play your hearts out. So let's go shock them all. Keep trusting in one another. Play as hard as you can. And, you know, for you and your families, your teammates, and the whole country's rooting for you.
That's a very nice message, Mr. President. The whole team is here right now. We really appreciate your support, and we're ready to go. Guys, you want to say hi? You get any of that?
I got some of it. I got some of it.
A lot of thank yous and a lot of hellos.
I wish I was there to see you. I really do. Go get them, guys. Just play your hearts out.
We got this.
I know you will. I know you will.
All right, that was nice, huh? Here we go, guys. Showtime, guys. You ready? It says POTUS. That's where it's coming from.
Sir, you have the U.S. men's
Asia. A friend say, Ekufado, Jimmy for who teaches us tomorrow. What ye country, say, Debedi Puye Nibi, Debedi Yenibi. What we are going to eat, we don't even have it. A comedy amount for Ghana. What to play at the Kokata. So when you're useless, you are a dead man. Because then it means you are not thinking. The president of the United States, let me put it, POTUS picked a phone to call the people to encourage them. Play your hearts out. Okay? And I know you play your heart out. Go get him. That is a simple motivation. Me see, Ekufado ye Jimmy for ne omo mu di echi nyina, wo mu nyina Jimmy. Omo ye kwasiafo. They are fools. They are fools. If the president of the United States could not sit in a plane to go to Qatar, and he felt that a phone call through a coach can make it, he did it. He saved millions of US dollars for traveling to Qatar. It wasn't necessary. You are the president of the United States. So he won't make that stupid decision. You won't pay for papa or more advising. When you see the president make such a trip, he's going on a war zone to go and visit the army generals and the army personnel that are there. Very important. What to play Kokata? You say you have the men. If you have the men, your men could have told you that this foolishness needs to stop. What are you going to get? What are you going to do? Sitting in a plane and going to Qatar. What? What is it? What will you get out of that? I'm asking you. Dear now, be free. Did not bring your film. You're not going to get anything. That's why I get angry about stupid decisions that are made daily. It's sad, man. Sad. Say what say banasa. Yes, say a banner this way. Sad. Absolutely sad. It is a one temasia koshipo. And what I'm saying, I have every right to say it because if the president is being stupid, he's being stupid. And he needs to be told he's being stupid. Ghanaians don't have what to eat. Look at what we are going through. Look at what we are going through as a people. We cannot even afford 2 square meals. Not 3, 2. The wasted president, the most wasteful president, useless thinker, no brains, banku and shit in the head. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to lie about anything. The president of the United States felt that I was so far for no friend. For a friend and for Ekoye and Ango. Ekoye. Ono Makasa. They were happy, motivated. Ekufado to playing at the court. Because Jimmy and Kwasiafo Mua or rent jet. No other cohort, no the boy. You see, this boy cannot acquire. Sia, we are Bakachagana for say, MPP before MP say, think MPP first. Wow, what I will say, you believed in MPP, no? I'm telling you, wow, to our me, I will show him, and I will MPP dino. And then how do you feel? And then the only thing you're going to say is that MPP and NDC are the same. No, they are not the same. MPP and NDC are far apart, not the same. And to me, Mahama Baya, John Dramani Mahama was working and being focused. John Dramani Mahama used 3 years, 4 months, or 8, whatever, to run Ghana, build all the things he did. When you people were up over there doing propaganda and insulting and lying and plotting and all those things, John Mahama was working. You have been in power for 8 years. You have nothing to show for. I'm telling you today, you have nothing to show for. Nothing to show for. Now what you are doing best is selling the very good things your predecessor came to put in place to help the people of Ghana. Are you not stupid? Are you not foolish? Take me to court. Take me to court that I have insulted the president. Let me tell them the reason why I insulted the president. And being a fool, calling a spade, not a spade a spoon, or a spoon a spade. The president is stupid, complete, straight out, stupidity, straight out. No common sense, no thoughtfulness in the head. As old as you are at your age, you find so much pleasure in women than doing your job. And could be sorry, no trust. Or say, my 6 million Ghana cedis at two. Your farmer bloggers, media men, no mundin senekeke, because you know that they are going to help you. Of course, they are helping you. Would you mean the That's why God raised militants from outside the world to fight you. It's sad. I'm very, very sad. All right, guys, thank you very much. Let's go on a very quick break, and then we are going to be back again.
Committee members and as if say or no na yeto abama no as president enne omo kasa omo boso because omo tumi ada Ghana fo agitumi e de enrich omo ho ni omo family wo ba ye wan fa bi ama President Akufo-Addo nsi project ba akokora wo krom ha John Mahama na wo si ni tirewu John Mahama wo so wa corrupt John Mahama wo so wa kototo hotel e wo Dubai John Mahama wo se ne yire e ne check contract John Mahama wo demonize na ma Ghana fo be time nani no enya adwene ekosi sagleme enya adwene si circle enya adwene President Akufo-Addo ne ho ne bra na obere no se de na ban we e bre eni se de nani
enti aban wonya de ho beto e kakakra ifo enra aban enti wonya de ho beto e kakakra ye to ye ho beto e kakakra ho beto ifo elo kruma ye di mo mpa ne mpo wonya de ho beto e kakakra adwuma se ne abie ne Ghana school for the do say na wie school mo nya adwuma e adwuma se ne abie ne Ghana a school for the do say na wie school ene o mo nya adwuma e abata ndi ne bebe ko school ne be no wia na o sa ate ne nchen adwuma ni ho na se tax we nyina sa wie so a na no ye ko ya na se ye ba ehwemanim twa se ohwemanim ne pesa ne o dia wucha nim tantam no ohwemanim so twa mata kasa bombo mi anko me pesa ne man ohwemanim so abadam awon chese guni ba se o sa ohwemanim so abadam dia ne ha o me rigi budget wa hwe obi anu abahwemanim
my father, the nations, and the global prophet one. And Israel.
Enti aban wonya de ho beto e kakakra.
Ifo enra.
Aban enti wonya de ho beto e kakakra. Ye to ye ho beto e kakakra ho beto. Ifo
elo kruma ye di.
Mo mpa ne mpo. Wonya de ho beto e kakakra. Adwuma se ne abie ne Ghana. A school for the do say na wie school mo nya adwuma e adwuma say na abie ne Ghana a school for the do say na wie school ene o mo nya adwuma e abata ndi ne bebe ko school ne be no wia na o sa ate ne nchen adwuma ni ho na se tax we nyina sa wie so a na no ye ko ya na se ye ba ehwemanim twa se ohwemanim ne pesa ne o dia wucha nim tantam no ohwemanim so twa mata kasa bombo mi anko me pesa ne man ohwemanim so abadam awon chese guni ba se o sa ohwemanim so abadam dia ne ha o me rigi budget wa hwe obi anu abahwemanim
Bam sina na do nya hwe onya hwe ben Wakaso by one district, one dam. Any no way. Road the cobra focus on can say Red Sea factory. Trees. Other man bunya for Sagana for 8 more for Enado. On Fushi. A mango salo. Moses na do nya hwe. Onya hwe ben. Wakaso by one district, one dam. Any no way. Road the cobra focus on can say Red Sea factory. Trees. Other man bunya for Sagana for 8 more for Enado. On Fushi. A mango salo. Moses na do nya hwe. Onya hwe ben. Wakaso by one district, one dam. Any no way. Road the cobra focus on can say Red Sea factory. Trees. Other man bunya for Sagana for 8 more for Enado. On Fushi. A mango salo.
Bodio! Yeah! yeah, what?
For finance minister, Udaso Jinidi, what is so special about him?
Oh, I came to office in 2017.
Good.
Under an IMF program, which Emmanuel Biden said, stringent program. This same man was able to manage the affairs of our economy in such a way, sir. The first 4 years of my first term, we were one of the fastest growing economies in the world, an average growth rate of 7% a year from the beginnings of an IMF program, an economy that allowed us to initiate the program Planting for Food and Jobs.
Good.
A program.
Finance minister, Udaso Jinidi, what is so special about him?
Oh,
yeah,
na say juma asam na ye ka new patriotic party programs are ye die gu ho no ebedu baabi no ye be kra nkofo afiama no ne no ma be ye juma ho Ghana
wo ya boa why
then me opinion bonnie. We're going to talk about Ghana economy classes, class. Oh, and we're going to talk about everywhere what is going on. I've seen videos about people. My in-law, I will need your English. I see a video where a lady saying that 1 gallon of oil, it's 12 million. That means almost if man can want some, then me opinion bonnie. We're going to talk about Ghana economy classes, class. Oh, and
yes, Ghana for. Mami, my penny no entrance. I mean, just a Israel there, I will Ghana for. Kasai, and then Mammy will say, the man penny no, can I make it be a memo away or send out yes. To be no Yamu on the wall. I'm the same percent with the family, Namadi, and my papa be Mamma. Yes, and I'm about somewhere. Yes, and I'm about somewhere. That was so
You told me say that should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one.
And come around Nana is vote for Nana Manko Promoti, vote for Nana. The Nana is coming. The scratch is die. Donya for his largest. What is all this? What is all this? Nana told me say that petrol 40. If he come, I'll give you 10 cedi. The Nana was come. The petrol is Sister Ghana. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is my issue. Nana, why? Why? You are disappointing me. You sit down for a residential area. I'm sit for Zongo. Why? Why? Nana, why me? Why me? Nana, man talking is throw your house. If he sits there, Utia, Nana, talk to me. The answer is me. Nana, thank you. 4 years is coming back again. You told me say that should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one. And come around Nana is vote for Nana Manko Promoti, vote for Nana. The Nana is coming. The scratch is die. Donya for his largest. What is all this? What is all this? Nana told me say that petrol 40. If he come, I'll give you 10 cedi. The Nana was come. The petrol is Sister Ghana. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is my issue. Nana, why? Why? You are disappointing me. You sit down for a residential area. I'm sit for Zongo. Why? Why? Nana, why me? Why me? Nana, man talking is throw your house. If he sits there, Utia, Nana, talk to me. The answer is me. Nana, thank you. 4 years is coming back again. You told me say that should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one.
All right. Thank you very much. It's about time that we have our PRPR. We're going to ask some few questions. If you have any question to ask ASP, please put it in the comment section. I'll be reading it so that I can be able to throw your question to ASP. ASP. So please ask your question. If you are in Ghana, or Ghana, and I say, who are Krumha, what could be Bumuda? Ubeso ubisa ASP bibia besro bomodia na how do you call it for questions bra for questions bra na yanko enti me call a small break aba me ba ASP will be on the line, so put your questions there. I'll read your questions. Thank you very much.
That should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one. And come around Nana is vote for Nana Manko Promoti, vote for Nana. The Nana is coming. The scratch is die. Donya for his largest. What is all this? What is all this? Nana told me say that petrol 40. If he come, I'll give you 10 cedi. The Nana was come. The petrol is Sister Ghana. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is my issue. Nana, why? Why? You are disappointing me. You sit down for a residential area. I'm sit for Zongo. Why? Why? Nana, why me? Why me? Nana, man talking is throw your house. If he sits there, Utia, Nana, talk to me. The answer is me. Nana, thank you. 4 years is coming back again. You told me say that should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one. And come around Nana is vote for Nana Manko Promoti, vote for Nana. The Nana is coming. The scratch is die. Donya for his largest. What is all this? What is all this? Nana told me say that petrol 14. If he come, I'll give you 10 cedi. Then Nana was come. The petrol is 60 Ghana. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is my issue. Nana, why? Why? You are disappointing me. You sit down for a residential area. I'm sit for Zongo. Why? Why? Nana, why me? Why me? Nana, man talking is throw your house. If he sits there, Utia, Nana, talk to me. The answer is me. Nana, thank you. 4 years is coming back again. You told me say that should be coming and scratch me. Therefore you make one. And come around Nana is vote for Nana Mankopromoti, vote for Nana. The Nana is coming. The scratch is die. Don't for his largest. What is all this? What is all this? Nana told me say that petrol 14. If he come, I'll give you 10 cedi. Then Nana was come. The petrol is 60 Ghana. This is my issue. This is my issue. This is my issue. Nana, why? Why? You are disappointing me. You sit down for a residential area. I'm sit for Zongo. Why? Why? Nana, why me? Why me? Nana, man talking is throw your house.
Going to be difficult, but there have to be a variety of them, including what I consider, what I call the ANAS principle, setting up highly motivated professional groups of young people who will work, if you like, as it were, undercover to unearth examples of corruption wherever they can find it, and thereby allow the authority to deal with the issue. Because not only do you unearth the corruption, but you actually deal with it in terms of sending people to court, prosecuting them. Hopefully the courts will cooperate and make sure that the offenders are found guilty and sanctions appropriately enforced. So a variety of measures, but a key one is the ANAS principle, as well as, of course, what you do to securize those who are in the tax collecting agencies.
Yeah, thank you very much. You have specifically mentioned corruption within the taxation system. What exactly will you do to stamp this out?
The measures are going to be difficult, but there have to be a variety of them, including what I consider, what I call the ANAS principle, setting up highly motivated professional groups of young people who will work, if you like, as it were, undercover to unearth examples of corruption wherever they can find it, and thereby allow the authority to deal with the issue. Because not only do you unearth the corruption, but you actually deal with it in terms of sending people to court, prosecuting them. Hopefully the courts will cooperate and make sure that the offenders are found guilty and sanctions appropriately enforced. So a variety of measures, but a key one is the ANAS principle, as well as, of course, what you do to securize those who are in the tax collecting agencies.
Yeah, thank you very much. You have specifically mentioned corruption within the taxation system. What exactly will you do to stamp this out?
The measures are going to be difficult, but there have to be a variety of them, including what I consider, what I call the ANAS principle, setting up.
Ranado da so te akonwa so se democratically oye mampanyini me wura ho nura san nura na me hunu se kwame enura na me hunu se san semwa some MPP from national regional executives eka wo maye hu a wo ntimi nka wa preti a abonte akwame wo mu su wodam nya nura na me hu se sa me susu se na nado dan ko kufu ado ye na adwene so begu wo mo party no
Nura na me hunu se me susu se sansa na me tete no eye no kure se na nado gu wo mo party na ma wo no wagu no kwame former president John Dramani Mahama tama obewe no say ya mpuatwa ensam kika sabi kasa tome sabi kasa emu edu bufu kasa men kasa nsem hunu eye bufu kasa kasa otia na obote kasa otia na ora ahoso ye Ghana ni na former president John Dramani Mahama ekekye Ghana fo kwame eno na ekoso ewo na nado time eno na ama kwame me wura ho papa nura kwame
yes sir
eno na msamso hu se na nado mu Ghana fo wan
oh dabi I don't know mu Ghana fo asem o kan ebuo ni wan
kwame wo tamo a eye na nado ba kurum ha se no abofke de betumi pam sisi a o ka se na nado ba kurum ha se no e de na regional house of chiefs president yaman hene na nado ma hene e ka kire no on roads kwame de no ka kire na nado on roads and road benya sa roadway ya o da abofke unhu a penano ada ya regional minister ko gina kwan no so no a na kwan na ya teche no kwame wanhu bi kwame ni do ma koto krom ene ayi nyakon kwan de sen ko bedi last week ni na koda ebay ya block the entire road almost from 5:30 to 9 na kan kokwa ma kwan ya aye 2 regions na ye international road no na kan kokwa ma kwame ye na nado danko akufo adu gina ho bi ena bono mantam nyina ye president gina bono fo nyina nam and nana osajefo kan no categorically say asemu a me kan mi gina mamamfo anamu na me kasa asemi say ohabe new domankoto krom tachiman kira akwan no ohabe and nana spoke on behalf of us and it is true reality a high o ja sama na nado kai o se nana me da se nsoma maka ni nyina amate mo ka asem na sa ba wo ma mefa
da ba mo befa
enti asem na na kan yi ababe na enim asem na na kan yi ababe na ni new domakoto kunkwan ho na ka kire wo se sa time no na dia bunofo hia pa no airport ho na ka kire wo sa dia na da sunyan kira tachiman adrava fo a wo mo ele tua road
ya say ababak na yebegusu na ya yedwuma ASP e wo line so enti yebedi dwuma kakra na yahwe baby na yahwe baby a edi e ba akosi enti let's welcome ASP Franklin on the line. ASP.
Yes sir.
Akwaba.
Minia.
Good. And then so I say share you.
Pachoari.
Okay, good. And Pacho, we don't call for police for no. Obi enfre umbo wure.
Oh there be omo mo frame ni nyina na say omo bo yabaso program no. Say eye na omo pamicho say mema me bo omo chi bebre ba me kan chrom say no kre ene ye pe o program no so nti baby a enye bia no meka na baby a say me defend administration no so me defend wa wo hwe a enura ye di nkomo maka chro say sa video na e baye efa nipa na MTTB for no molesting no make sure say the police administration will not sleep on that. I didn't change Ubemu say they have launched an investigation into it to invite those officers from Asakrangwa to come and answer why they should do that. Which they say this program is authentic. Enyadia
I see. And but your Ebusha UK so at the same.
Oh, Nyamia Dom. Many aje. Na me pacho wabo video bia. Alote Jacob. Can say US ni UK no my thing. Na me person me can say be 5 years ni a. Me can say 3 years fully. Me ye juma UK no. Ye pro economic situation. It's not too hard that Niami any no and to mean to your rent. And mommy me did abika me the money busia for fee. They should not be throwing dust into the eye of people say, or mine no Ghana mine no any abrutre ye pay. It's not true. Mr. Omo, they should stop lying. Krum has a me juma. Saving crowd at the end of the month, £1,500. And now, me to your rent, cry £800. The £700 can take me through food a bit. And me, I'm sending me bushing for. Even if I use half of the money to pay rent, I tell you, I still have enough to eat, enough to send to my family and my children back home. And the men throw dust into the eye of the people say, Akufo-Addo, your mind, the whole global listing, and Emma Akufo-Addo, Emma country, no, we should be factual. Emma, wafa so many ministers are what you moka. Emma, we're increasing the region to 6 regions. Was taking additional 12 ministers and their deputies. 6 plus their deputies. Any chief directors, it was 6 region, increasing government expenditure. Emra or take a plane, I would do £18,000 an hour, not a day, 1 hour. Alote Jacob, only baby I can say President Akufo-Addo is misusing the country's money. But wabetna ready so to foot through a say because he wants to be fed like my brother Kevin Tella would say, like a dog. And then you may be person me use platforms. So now me say usu ye be phone be you. Now me say ketema musanku as no say sometimes you can't identify us when we go there. And you know, me person me can't say Kevin Tella say. Yes sankwana yes sign kete or from Somao. Na mpanyifo no ene keti hamon no mama we na na akọ mo tremu amabodam no ya bodam ya moja no ye num saa no ya bodam na ya jai enti na ne ya kaya no asem enti no Ghana ni biara ne ho ye din oye ne ho se obeka enukre ene o Ghana ne no obe aloteje ko be friend say before obi a be friend say before ya pene so we are repented wizards. And we are going to make sure we expose all the wizards.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Now, and then what you say be a custom? MPP chairman, national chairman, able to in and saying, say now where Jimmy Crossing old one. Or see MPP MPs should be able to think MPP first before Ghana. We'll take on it. Yeah. What's your take on it?
These things, the youth of Ghana, any Ghana for NPP members, me they say the mama obianya Medina to say the Medina Biani say me NDC ni South London branch member, but I'm not going to talk like an NDC person. Ghana for any NPP for now mwate. Se momwa to aba mancrophobia say omunko gina mwanan mo mrase bedwam na omu enia mo peno omu hwehwe mamu na mo porte mo ye fine and asa mo MPs no amu elect omu no omu say they nia ofuri ataye no omu kura so no asisi afu no omu nti omu ntumi ntu aso na wusi wa bre ansana wanya MPP chairmanship no. Who do or move say nia omundwi MPP ku no ho si Ghana fo na omoto abama omo next time nkrofo no ba so omo abetu abama omo a moto abama omo a monkyere omo say ye amanyoko no na mudwinu na nye yen the citizenry we are sorry, don't vote for them through the if the MPs adhere to what this chairman has said, they should ensure that they do not play part in voting for them in the next term.
Right.
That is my take.
Thank you very much. ASP, and then two questions. Now,
all right.
So what to say? You see, because there's been the news of policemen who were caught with guns robbing, armed robbery, police officers. I'm saying police officers because they were caught in the act with IDs and stuff were found on them that they were policemen that went to individual homes to go and rob. So I want to ask you, how do they get these arms and ammunitions to go and do such operations on their own?
All right, thank you very much. As I used to say or have been saying, if you go and pick anybody to be a policeman, due as a result of political influence, you will pick people who are potential thieves and armed robbers, and they will use the tools given to them to perform lawful duties for unlawful duties. That is the first thing I would say. This is not the first time we hear of this. Before President Kufuor took power in the 90s, you will hardly, which means it does happen, but one in 1,000, when we hear that a policeman has gone to rob or was arrested with some robbers or have supplied arms to robbers. But after political enlistment started, after the year 2000, we have had so many instances where policemen were caught in the act of robbery. So it is telling you that when you are going to enlist people and you don't interview them, and then you don't let them go through a systematic recruitment process, you will bring in a lot of people who are thieves and armed robbers. And then they will use, you are asking me, how do they get this gun? A policeman has booked to go on duty. And I'll give you this that happened in Bolga. There was this regional deputy regional commander always receives information that there is a policeman that supplies arms to. And the armed robbers have been calling this man, telling him that there is one of your man who has been supplying arms to my brothers who are robbers. So they give the name and the number of this man to the 2IC, the deputy regional commander. So when I went to Bolga, he called me and gave the number to me that I should trace the person. Now, what this policeman does is, when he goes to the bank, what he does is, the people brings an old gun which cannot fire, which is spoiled gun to him. Then he will give his arm to them. Then when he give it to them, they will go and rob, and then they will bring, by the daybreak, they will bring his portion of share and then the gun to him. So what I did was, in the night, I will go and then check this policeman. And when I go there and he's not having arm, he's having arm, then I leave him. But there was a day I went when he was not having any arm on him. And I said, why did you come without arm? And he couldn't explain. So I asked, how do you come to a bank guard in the night without arm? So I arrested him as a police officer, took him to his district, and they placed him in cells. Whilst we checked and we realized that an arm wasn't present in the armory. But it was not stated whether he booked the arm or not.
Wow.
That case, I left Boga, I don't know how it ended. So when you ask me, when they give them the tool, go to the bank, go to this, most policemen, because the arms they have is not matched, the rifles are not matched, they exchange it even in the barracks. So for instance, I go to work in the morning, then I take the arm and go and give it to my friend who will come and change me because he hasn't come to the bank to change me. So I will they go and give it to them in the house. Then they will go to the charge office. So I have handed the arm to my next person who will come and change me. This is what some of them take advantage of. And then there are some unscrupulous, we call them, what do you call it? Armorers who issue arms for this purpose to policemen to go for unlawful duties. There are some armorers that are not faithful. They are not good armorers. They give ammunition to them and they go and do these operations. So it's not a new thing. It does happen. Since 2000, this thing has been happening till now. And any police officer can come and challenge me that it's not true. And the newspaper reports and things will come in. And so even as I was telling you, in my thesis recently, I write on police commitment and so on. I mentioned newspaper headlines that shows policemen having been caught in robbery. There was a policeman in Afram Plains, a Pentecost elder, Corporal. He hid in the bush with his robbery friends, and they shot a policeman from Nkoko who was sending money to Donkokro. And they killed the driver. The policeman, because he shifted the chair and lied in the chair, the ammunition passed by his jaw and killed the driver. That corporal was arrested. Whatever happened to him till today, I don't know. These are newspaper reports, and it happened when I was in the service. So if you want to know where these ammunitions are gotten from, it is when it is issued for them to go to work with it, they come back and they don't send it back, they keep it, and that is an offense. But until someone reminded the police, the district commander or whoever that these ammunitions have not been retained, you cannot take any action against those people. And there are some unscrupulous armorers, scrupulous armorers who give out arms for this purpose because of the share they will have. So imagine if you take people who are not honest, who are not patriotic, how would they be able to sort out, to be frank in the giving out arms to policemen who are in this situation?
I see. So you mean that the same corporal who gave his arm out was the same person that was shot at, and he lay down in the car and the bullet hit the driver? Was a different driver?
All I'm saying is that this policeman is coming from Koko exporting a billion van or a specie car, money with car with money. We call it specie. So once they were coming from Koko towards Donkokro, this corporal was in Donkokro. He was stationed in Donkokro. He had the information. So he and his people hid on the way at where the road is very bad. In fact, if you travel between Nsuano, that is after Nkoko, you go to Adonso, Nsuano towards Mamikro, but to Donkokro, the road was very bad. The road was very bad. So this corporal who was from Donkokro, stationed at Donkokro, hid in the bush with his people, and they shot the police. They were targeting the policeman, his colleague policeman who was escorting the money from Nkoko.
Wow.
But unfortunately for the policeman, because he pressed the seat down, the ammunition passed by his jaw and hit the driver, killing him instantly. Yes. This is a news in Ghana. Many people who can remember this will tell you. And because I was in the service, I know what happened. Whatever happened to that corporal, and that corporal was a Pentecost elder. That is why church does not move me today. Those who are in church are the most corrupt and thief people. Today, I believe in God, but I don't believe in their soul prayer and their soul church membership and all. I don't believe in that. Mine is Ghanaians. When you are an honest person, you try to do good, you are kind. I love you. But if you come and tell me, Obikra me man sikana friend so nyamin shra na your friend is saying me bon pa man so be nyam see bon pa man no one next time be same. Don't come and tell me I'm praying for you to get more and give me. What about yourself? Pray for yourself and get more. That is how the lazy Christians are. I always pray for you. What about yourself? So that was a Pentecost corporal, elder, with armed robbery gang trying to kill his fellow policeman in a robbery spree.
So let me ask this question. What did the police officer in the vehicle do after, the driver that was driving the vehicle died?
Yes, the police officer was able to recover himself very well. So the robbery, they couldn't steal the money. He also get out from the vehicle and started firing. So they took to their heels. So they couldn't steal the money. And that guy even, I hope that time we recommended that he should be promoted because he defended very well. The money was not robbed. And they ran away. They took, because he knows when he sees him, he will know that he's a policeman. So immediately the policeman didn't die. They took to their heels. But he was arrested because some investigations led. I think someone in the farm where he was hiding noticed them and then reported to the police. So he was arrested.
Wow. So was it the police arm that they used to fire against the police officer?
Yes, it was AK-47.
And don't they account for the ammunition?
When there are many people who go to operations, there are some operations that we attend, like some of us attend Operation Gong Gong, which was the Northern conflict. You go to some operations where ammunitions are not counted because you go, you fire so many, some steal ammunitions and put in their pocket and so on. So for that one, it's difficult. Though, look, there are some stations you see the whole AK-47 has only 10 ammunition instead of 30. So if you are going, those people who work in the AMO or the former formed police unit, the SWAT, those people who work with the other operational units who are transferred to other stations, they always hoard ammunitions. They always pick some, and because over there they don't count ammunitions when they go for their various operations. So there are policemen who have ammunitions of their own for the AK-47. That is how they get it. That's what I'm telling you. This is not giving out a fact. No police officer is supposed to get an extra ammunition for himself. But this is the way they get it. And that's what I'm revealing to you. And so if any policeman call me and tell me you are revealing the secret, this is not the secret. No police officer is to get an extra ammunition from anywhere and keep for himself. But this is the way they get it.
Wow. That's an unfortunate situation. That's an unfortunate situation.
Of course. Yeah.
Now let me follow up by asking you, what are the standard procedures of an operation? Let's say there are criminals in this village. They do bad stuff, they do evil things and all that. If the police is coming, assuming the police or the SWAT is supposed to be coming to that village to come and do cleaning, and there is a police station in that village, is the police
visited the place? You have even played part. There's something they call we call agent provocateur. Like a police officer or somebody who will be used to entice the criminals so that when they are committing the crime, they can arrest all of them together, but at the end, they will leave the agents from it. It's just to tell the people that, for instance, someone says he's selling human parts, then I'll feign interest that I'll buy it. Then I inform the police. Then the police will come and arrest all of us, but they will leave me because I give them the information called agent provocateur. Now, we use all those kind of intelligence, then we are sure that we are going to this place to round up these drug dealers. When we go, we are not there to kill them. But sometimes, some of them are armed. So if there is exchange of arms, sometimes because the police are trained, they are able to hit targets than the criminals hitting targets. All the time, people have been saying that if there is crossfire, why is it that always it is the police who kill the other? You see, many robbers don't know if you are not an ex-army or ex-police, it's difficult for you to get target with AK-47, no matter how short the target is in front of you. Yeah. So when there is crossfire, you will see the police getting more of the target than the criminals. Exactly. That is why most of the time you see criminals being killed in crossfire more than the police. Now, when there is no arm, the moment the people see the police pound on them, they surrender. Many of them. Now, when they surrender, it is not all the people who are criminals. Some are only maybe selling aquedu or something, selling something else, passing by the place, but they are going to arrest everybody. And we call something either screening. Then they screen them. Now, part of the screening is also we call identification parade. So many people has complained that they've been robbed, they've been this, so they will call those people to come and see the people we have lined up. Can you identify anybody who was among robbers that came to rob you and so on? So the question you asked, do the police inform the jurisdiction police where they are going? Yes, but not prior to the operation. It is when the operation is about to take place, then they look for someone at that station who knows all the corners. But if they have already gathered enough evidence and know that, no, we know everywhere, we don't need the local police, because the report coming to the police administration is that the local police have already compromised with the criminals and then they are one. So we don't need to inform them to go and do the operation, but we need to tell them that we are in their jurisdiction performing this operation. When we get there, then the next thing is, are we to shoot and kill? Not to shoot and kill, but in case of crossfire from the criminal, some people do lose their lives, and that is normal fatality in all manner of military and police operations.
I see. So let me give you a scenario. There is an issue that happened in Nsawam. I don't know whether you know about the issue, but let me just explain to you. There were people in Nsawam village that were protecting their lands in Nsawam. And basically, there was a task force that was made by Ochihini in those times, and they were fighting against these people who want to come and take their land. So one time they were there, and soldiers, people were wearing uniform and police uniform, they stormed that village. First thing they did is that they shut down the transformer, the light transformer. So I questioned myself and said, why should the police shoot and destroy the transformer the government has actually put there to produce light for the people? They shot people that were actually no armed robbers that were in their house. How do police go into people's houses and shoot them in their houses by mistake and label them, label them armed robbers and land guards and all those things? Don't police have to shoot
red-handed land guards and armed robbers on the field doing operation? Why should it be in their houses when they are sleeping?
You see, I've been talking to you all the time. You see, we are talking about the police and the army. If you have wrong people in uniform, they can do anything without using their sense. And that is what I'm telling you, that sometimes when these things happen, it becomes headache for the military and police, because most of the time those things have been military police joint operations. And I'm telling you, sometimes when things happen like this, because the people who are organized to go and do that operation might be politically motivated, right? You are talking about Ochehini. Who the hell is Ochehini to arm people to go and then guard his land? Who the hell is he? If he is a chief in his place, wearing power, what he needs to do is to seek protection from the police, but not to arm people by his own authority. We are no more in the, what do you call it, colonial chiefdom, where chiefs take political decisions and military decisions and war decisions. And therefore, it is wrong for the Ochehini one to arm people. They have endangered the quiet civilians in their homes. I'm coming to explain to you. One, the Ochehini have no right to arm people to guard his land. That's one. And number two, the Ochehini, the first thing he's supposed to do, if he thinks that his land is being encroached upon, he needs to seek protection from the police. Now, if he thinks that some people are encroaching on his land, these are the steps he needs to take. Now, the police who have gone there in the military, the question is, what was their target? It's never a plan, or it's never in our plan for any police to go and destroy public property of a transformer. No. It is wrong. They don't have any right to fire at the transformer and destroy it. No government and no police administration will support that. That's why I'm telling you that when a group of policemen are supported by politicians, they can do any mad thing in the name of the police administration. So maybe when they went there and attacked these land guards, they started running into people's homes. And instead of the police and the army or whoever were there to know that it is going into people's house will create a problem for civilians who are not part of it. They didn't think so, and there might be the trigger happy people who are even illy trained. They are not properly trained, and then they'll start firing into people's home. I want to give you an example. You see, when people begin to run away from you, the retreat, you don't chase them and fire at them. During the crossroads, Sergeant Ajeti and others, do you know that when the British Army, made by the British Army and then the Ghanaian people who were in the police and the army, were ordered to fire, and they were firing, do you know that the 3 soldiers were running away? They were not coming to face them. They were running away. But Superintendent Imre, at that time, who was a British, fired at them when they were running away. And you see, the moment people retreat at a riotous mob started retreating, running away, you have no right to fire at them. Superintendent Imre did this many years ago. He came on CNN or something to complain that they have done a wrong thing in Ghana. So the same thing some of our police or the military do, like what happened in Ashanti region, Kaka's hometown, where people were running away, but the military and the police targeted them and shot them from the back.
That's right.
You see, what we are talking about today, we want every Ghanaian to be contributing to this process so that a time will come, we will not have this kind of police and army in our jobs. I'm pleading with the NDC people. If they win power in 2024, they should send only intelligent people on their protocol list to the police and the army. If they send any kind of person, like the one who is shouting "Brodieu, Brodieu" type, they will they will continue to suffer the same thing that is happening now. And that's why I joined them. The NDC never put in stupid people into the army, even though they give protocol to their people. The protocol list that the NDC always bring are people who have good certificates. And I can tell you about it because I was part of enlistment groups. Enlistment that are done, no matter how the full soldier you are in the NDC, if you are not qualified, you are not given that position in the army or the police. But the NPP doesn't care about that. They send stupid people like this guy. How can an inspector or sergeant beat up his commander, an ASP, and that person will now be in police college trying to become an ASP? How? But it is NPP that is in power. And he fought because their government came to power. Even if civilians were doing it, he would be there to say, "Oh, please stop, who is our officer, please stop." But he was part of the people. So imagine this guy becomes a senior officer tomorrow. They will be passing out in November, this month. They will pass out this November. And this man is passing out I think Friday. They will pass out. Wow. And then this man is passing out as a senior officer. How do you expect him to act against, mobilize men for operation? This man, I doubt even if he's educated. You understand? So my brother, in the issue that you have raised, because the people might have been running into homes when the police have to hold on, since they have run away from the lands, you don't need to chase them into people's home. We don't know the kind of policemen who went there for the operation and they went to people's home and killed people. This is where people have to come out and investigate and punish people who have done those things. It doesn't matter they wearing military or police uniforms. You understand?
I was told later on that one of that what is the name of that chief again? That two-known chief that calls himself
Oforiata. I'm watching for the paying.
What's his village again?
Chebi.
The Chebi. We heard that it was one of his Impunwahines that led those boys to come and do those things. They were not actually policemen. He put the uniform on them because it's alleged that he led them there because he has a uniform and he brought them over there to come and clear those people so that they can have a chance at the lands that they actually want their hands on. So that's what was alleged to me.
So the thing is, that's why I was telling you that it is difficult nowadays when politicians have backed some people, chiefs, to be doing these things. And then in the beginning, I tell you that police normally, it's wrong for the chief to bring people as guards to come there. So if he had armed men there and still Isopunyahini also has gone to bring people, he put uniform on them. Do you think a chief will have a uniform without the support of the army or the police?
The problem.
You see, let me tell you something. Have you ever seen anybody wearing police uniform in town? You cannot. You cannot. You may wear a security attire that is like police. That is why the police are always, when you are a security company and your uniform resembles our uniform, we call you and you change it because we don't want to be incriminated. You see? So, but the military uniform is in force. You can buy it anywhere. In this country, people wear military uniform like their house dress. So, I feel like, for me, the citizens should make a complaint. Since you have gone into it and know the truth that it is not the real police officers, these complaints must be made to the police administration, and then see what they will do. In fact, I don't think Dampare is biased in everything. Dampare might have his shortfall of not being a practical police officer, but he might be working around the clock somehow to sort these kind of problems out. So I'm thinking that these cases should go to the police administration. If it is not well done, it comes into the papers, pressures will be put on them to do the right thing. Do you know the papers contribute a lot on the pressures on the police? In fact, most of the things that the police do is as a result of newspaper reports, which are on their neck. Yeah. So the citizens should go report these matters, and then the journalists who carry these matters on, not the fake journalists we have, the money consuming ones who are now in bed with government instead of telling the government to do the right thing. I don't care about them. I don't even read their paper and listen to them, my brother.
That's all right. That's all right. So in this case, this is what the issue is. I wish I can get Dampare to interview him one day. He should give us, the bloggers outside here to interview him.
I don't know, but that you can get that one through the PAD, the public relation officer, who might be able to organize that for you. But interviewing Dampare is not the issue. Look for the commissioners working under him. They are more in depth. They have more experience, and they can tell you. If only they are not afraid that they may be taunted, they may be disturbed, they may be answering questions from people who are not in line with government. If not, yes. Like Mr. Kweku Edu-Jemfi was saying on your platform, the video you were playing. You see, we all see the kind of governor. You see, the police are not allowed to perform their heart out. Why am I saying this? When we were in Kumasi, and Mr. Kofi Boakye was the regional commander, why did armed robbers run away from Kumasi to Accra? You understand?
Yeah.
Mahama never interfere in the work, and the IGP never interfere with the work of Mr. Kofi Boakye. Mr. Kofi Boakye wasn't on the field doing everything himself. But I remember when he can de-escalate all the duties, everybody will leave the office. He said the police work is not that only in the office. He will leave only 3 or 4 people in the offices. Everybody must work. Christmas coming, Kumasi policemen will be everywhere when he was around. If you are an armed robber and they get you and there is evidence that you are an armed robber, sometimes they even get, we are going to show where we hide our arms. And they want to run away. Pow, you are dead. So the people realize that. And he wasn't biased. Why am I saying so? There was a time the police performed operation to arrest these unregistered motorbikes. Plenty of them. And then an NDC and MP or a minister called Mr. Kofi Boakye and said, look, some of them are my boys. He said, look, I will release NDC people and leave MP people. He went and gave what I had, opened the gate for all of them to go. That is the kind of police officer we want. Even though he was working at the NDC, he was not a puppy in the pocket of anybody minister. I remember I was reported by one regional minister in Bolga to my regional commander that my boys arrested motorbikes in the town without helmet. And then he came there to talk. And then my boss just took the criminal law and the motor traffic laws and read out to him. He said, so what are you saying? He said, well, but just our people, you know. He said, how can you buy a motorbike of maybe 700 Ghana cedis and you can't buy a helmet of 50 Ghana? Why? And every day your people are just dying and their heads like watermelon on the street of Bolga. You see, those are the kind of police officers we want, but some of them have retired from the service. They are brave. They are not moved by political these things. Like Kennedy Japan, who can tell police you are removed. Look at that man. And he doesn't even know the Paul Manly Awini he was talking to. His credentials, his academic prowess. Me, I don't want to be talked to like that. That's why I left the service. Because if Kennedy Japan stand in my face to talk to me, I will give it to him. He will never like it. That is why I left the service. Because people like that cannot take care of me. Because my needs are many. He cannot. Because if I get more, I need more. So that is why some of us have to leave this job, because the interference was too much. Saforo.
All right. Thank you very much. Your last comments will do.
I hope there are a lot of things that our police officers want to know that they say they don't. Most of them say we didn't have the time to even be reading our books. So, hey, Charlie, you have wake us up. So I will take my time, and then I will get in touch with you and the producer. So we'll bring in more about the conditions of service, so that they will be aware of some of those things. And then we'll also be talking about some of the things that civilians don't know constitute crime. And then how crimes are also crimes are proved. We need to prove crime beyond reasonable doubt. The court process, we'll talk about it, so that people will not see the court as an adversary. When they are going to the court, they will be sure that, no, I don't, as I'm going, the judge is not a lion. He will listen to me. So that when the police are threatening you that, or see, hey, your court, I bet you 6 million. Now, only 600 by a bet go to the court and tell the judge that, Judge, I'm sorry. The judge will have mercy on you. The judge will correct you. The judge will tell you, go and sin no more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. And tomorrow is a
Bye
holiday.
bye. Yeah.
Tomorrow is a holiday. So tomorrow, I'm going to enjoy my turkey. I don't want any disturbances. But Friday, I definitely know we're going to have a good show.
We shall be back. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much.
God bless you.
Bye. Bye.
All right. That is another good show. And I'm happy that I'm being able to relay such information to people to understand what they need to know. So thank you very much. God bless you. Try your very personal best and subscribe to Sapporo Media. Watch the videos over there. Like it. And then like Sapporo TV Africa as well. And let's keep on helping each other. Please share the video. When you are with you, I'll share me. Let me show. Now on your cassette. Let me show. Bye bye. Ochina. Many more. Let me tell you, Kowini chicken. There be Kowini turkey. Me so marry me dear Ghana ha. Inti me American ni. Inti me so me ku turkey ni bi. Ewo Ghana ha. Na me so me dear we mano. I take a bone yedi. Very fresh one. Can me cover the ash fridge. I may make a very fresh one. Inti no. Ochina dear. Me Ghana so midi Thanksgiving. God bless you and have a very pleasant night. I love you. Bye-bye.